had a crazy night last night. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about it. Tonight, I'm going to talk to y'all about my kid's dad real quick. Don't want to get too personal. Tabitha Brown, you know she got product in Target. You know who Tabitha Brown is? I'm going to talk about her. And I'm going to talk about your uncle in the White House. I'm not going to be on here long because I'm so tired. Okay, last night when I was talking to y'all, I know he had got in town and he was hanging out with my daughter, right? And I was making jokes about, I hope I never have to take care of him. He better not get sick. I'm making jokes about it, right? Well, first of all, I dated this guy off and on for about 28 years. About 28 years. And I have 2 children by him. Gino, that's 26. His name is Eugene, just like his daddy. And Legina is 19. However, when I met him, I had David and Tia already. David was 3, Tia was 5. So he's like their father. He always been in their life. So they all call him dad by choice. I never told my other 2 kids to call him dad. They just do. And they call their dad dad too. So anywho, when they pulled up on me last night, y'all, I'm sitting in my living room. He has a very nice new Infiniti vehicle. So he had Legina driving and he had Madison in the car with him. So Legina come in and said, Mom, I need you to babysit my dad. I said, if you don't get your butt up out of here and quit playing with me. He walks in, y'all, and my heart fell to the ground. The guy I used to know that I was madly in love with, who was Quinta oil, built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, was about 130 pounds. I wanted to cry. I could not believe what I was looking at. He has alcohol poison. He went from one addiction to the next. And he told me, I have a problem. I can't stop drinking. I'm sick. I have a stent in my heart and I have high blood pressure. I'm depressed. He lost his mom. He was the baby, so he lost his mom. And he's just depressed. And the girl he's been dating for 3 years, she also has alcohol poison. And I never knew this existed. She has something called marijuana syndrome. When you stop doing one substance, you go hard on another one. He told me the truth finally yesterday that when they met, they both was doing crack. Okay? I heard about her, but I didn't know. But he finally told me. He said then they stopped together and they just was binging on alcohol. Binging to keep their mind off of that. Right? And I started noticing him drinking a whole lot. She almost died. So the doctor told her she couldn't drink anymore. She left that alone, allegedly, like a year and a half or 2 years ago. She started smoking marijuana so much that all of this is raw and she can't hold nothing down. Okay? So he pretty much crying out to me about her. I was counseling him and I really was patient with him. I prayed for him and I'm trying to hold back tears because I'm looking at this strong, protected guy that people used to fear. And he's brittle and weak now on 5 different medications. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I even looked at his ankles. His ankles were swollen up. And then I went to touch his leg. We was laughing. And I went to touch his legs, y'all. His legs are so small. When I say this man was one of the healthiest people I ever met in my life. He get up and run miles in the morning. He had ripples all through his body. He had the V right here with the 6-pack. He always been cock diesel, big G, pretty hair, brush waves, just clean cut guy. I'm gonna post this picture again tonight. And the reason I didn't do a live video with him, because he said I could. I didn't want y'all to see him like that. I didn't want to embarrass him. And now, I don't even know if I want to write my book because he's the biggest chapter. And I don't like the ending And I realize he's one of my best friends. Much as I say I can't stand him, I'll just be talking. He's one of my best friends. He's a huge part of my life. And I don't want to see nothing happen to him. And I can't even tell his son that's facing this time. My son, that'll just destroy him. My son Gino is his only son. He has 4 daughters and he has my son. So he has 2 by me and 3 by some other women. But if I told him how his father looked right now, he would just lose it. Just lose it. And his daughters, the 2 baby girls, you know, they 19. They don't, well, one of them 19, one 18. No, they both 19. I'm sorry. Legina will be 20 next year. They both 19. Did I say that right? Nope, Legina 19, Madison is 18. She'd be 19 in January. They don't care. That's just daddy. Fun daddy. Let us drive your car, daddy. Give us money, daddy. Let's go out to eat, daddy. They know he lost weight. It's like, Mom, he just spit on his medicine. So they're not paying attention. They gave him a hard time. He spent money on him yesterday. They drove him crazy. And they brung him to me. And I saw a sick man. But anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna talk too much about it. I was so discouraged. I couldn't even do a video today. And then Legina didn't bring his car back all last night. So I told him to sleep on my sofa. I slept on a love seat because he was so upset. And he has anxiety so bad, he had to sleep on his knees with his head on the sofa like this. He kept getting up, walking outside, saying he couldn't breathe. And he's like, I can't sleep no more. Because he's been in and out the penitentiary all his life. He said, I can't even sleep no more. Then he started crying about Gino. And I'm like, gee, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Then he said, well, my girlfriend going to think I'm over here with you because they didn't took my car. I said, listen, G, I would tell her that they left with your car and you here with me and I'm talking to you. I'm trying to help you. You know, but she one of them women, if she even hear my name, she loses her damn mind. And that's going to go into my next story. I'm going to talk about black women. You know, first let's talk about insecurities. Why would you give a person the satisfaction to make them think you intimidated by them? I done met several women that's so insecure about the man they with, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, baby mama. They so insecure. They go through the phone. They want to argue. They hear her name. This girl will tell him, you can go see your daughter, but you can't go in Nina's house. What we gonna do? But like I told him yesterday, the way you meet somebody and they show you who they are, believe them. So she think you like her. He was with her sister first. She left with her sister man and ended up with him for 3 years. So she think every time he come around me, I'm going to do what she did. I don't get down like that. And I'm talking about this video because she watched this video. She watched all my stuff. She stalks me. She's on all my Facebook pages. She have her friends watching me. And then she go to him and argue with him about what I'm saying. He be like, I don't even watch me. I don't know what you're talking about. She might say anything. He said, she crazy. And I will. That's what I'm talking about it. But no, your man was not with me in that way. That's my friend. That's my kid's father. And I'm mad that he's unhealthy. I'm mad that the man that I know is capable of doing anything. This is an architect. This is a carpenter. He's an A student. He's so damn smart. And he just throwing his life away. I mean, he work every day. Don't get me wrong. He has a career. Him and his cousin, you know, they make good money. But he's just not the same person. And you're a product of who you around. If I show y'all a before and after picture, you'll be like, Nina, Angel. What happened? But let her tell it. I was his downfall. No, baby. I'm the one who's kicking in drug doors, trying to save his life with the fake badge. I'm the one was snatching him up out of houses, chasing him around the city. I didn't get high with him like you did. I don't get high. Never have, never will. I don't drink, baby. I was stability. I was his rock. Just like his mother. His mother died 2 years ago. We broke up 3 years ago. So his two people that kept him grounded, they're no longer in his life. Look at the outcome. You know what I'm saying? So I kept talking to him. Look, you better come back. You better come back. Yeah, you about to lose yourself. Your mama gone. I'm still your friend, but I'm not there like that. You can't just sit here and die. You younger than me. You only 52 years old. You can't sit here and die. What's wrong with you? You gonna kill your kids if something happened to you. I know. And alcohol kill you faster than the substance cocoa plants. Alcohol kill you faster than that. And what makes me mad about this country, alcohol is legal. And one of the biggest killers, like cigarettes. Do you see the government don't care about your health? They selling something that kills people more than drugs kill them. And you can walk in a store and buy it. Do you know how many family members I didn't had leave this earth from cirrhosis of the liver? How you selling something that gives you cirrhosis of the liver? How you selling something that gives you lung cancer? And now you got dispensaries all over on every block, and they have marijuana syndrome. Now that gives you all your esophagus, whatever you call it. All this is raw. You can't hold down food. You're bleeding out your throat from marijuana. Now, back in the day, I remember people had marijuana. They used to call it the chronic joints. All that. I don't remember ever nobody getting sick. Now you smoking dispensary marijuana. All this is raw and you getting sick. What y'all got in the shit? I told people, y'all better be careful going to the government shit. They on every block now. And you know, if a drug dealer get caught selling marijuana, they go to jail. But legally, the government's selling it. If you get caught selling moonshine, alcohol, you go to jail. But the government can sell it. You hear what I'm saying? If you get caught selling single cigarettes, you get charged. But the government can sell it. Do you see what kind of land we live in? They're criminals. They've been stealing from us since the beginning of time. They stole the freaking land. They stole the land, y'all. So why is y'all surprised with scarf falling off? Why is y'all surprised that they still stealing? They stole humans. This government do not care about the citizens. Look what's going on. They got a president in there that's destroying this country, and they're not saying nothing. You know why? Because that's part of the agenda. Do you think they just all scared of Uncle Trump? They're not scared of him. They got him doing this shit. You know, how many, who know this? And it's like 7 rich families. Is it 7 or is it 4 in the country, in the world? The Rockefellers are one of them. These are the families that run everything. And you better do what they say or you will be out of here. So trust me, somebody backing him. Somebody got him doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I promise you, this is part of their agenda. He ain't just getting away with shit. No, those rich families behind him. And they loving it. I just watched a video in Indianapolis with, I guess they the skinheads or whatever. They walking down Indy on a Sunday when nobody at work with their big flash saying N-words, and they always got a mask on because they cowards, and they talking crazy, and they watch, and ain't nobody doing nothing. But what did they do to the Black Panthers? They got rid of them. They got an all-white city now. But when we had Black Wall Street, what did they do? They bombed it. But they keep calling us the criminals. They keep calling us evil, mad black people. We trying to mind our business. I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me today, and I'm going to go in my video. I had to drive him home. He lives an hour away. He sat in my car, and he wanted to hang out with my brother today, because him and my brother like this. They ain't been around each other in a long time. And my brother was so hurt. he couldn't even look at him. He just like, oh my God. He was just so hurt. So I sat in the car and I talked to him for about 2 hours. We talked and talked, listened to some music. Remind me, we would listen to DMX, some of our favorite music. We out there, I'm trying to make him feel better. We dancing and he's like, man, that's why I love you, Nina. You always been my best friend. And he's just guzzling liquor. I'm like, would you please stop? I can't, baby girl. So I'm like, oh man. So we just danced and stuff. So I called into the house where my oldest daughter was and I said, Tia, I need you and Pooh to follow me to drive him home. He ain't driving like this. I'm not going to let him drive home like this. He got to go a whole hour. I can come in and chill with y'all until tomorrow. No, you still got on your work clothes from yesterday. Your goal was to come up here and see your kids and go back home. You got drunk. They got your car and you end up on my couch. So guess what? You ain't took your medicine since yesterday. You don't feel good. Your anxiety is off the chain. So I'm going to drive you back home. So I drove his vehicle. They followed us to his house. And I made sure he got in the house safe. And then he wanted to hug me and stuff. And I grabbed his hand, y'all. And he don't know I prayed for him. But I grabbed his hand and his face all sunk in. I wanted to cry so bad, man. I was like, oh my God, G. Woo. I hate to see people kill themselves, man. I lost 2 good friends in the last 3 years from alcohol. I lost 3 aunties and an uncle from alcohol. And I'm like, no. And then he compared himself to my uncle because he knew my uncle. My uncle used to be so bad he would shake. And he would have somebody pour liquor in his mouth. As soon as it touched his tongue, he'd stop shaking. So he used to be one of the ones go get the alcohol from my uncle. My mother they used to get mad. She used to go get the alcohol because he felt sorry for my uncle. He looked at me and said, you know I'm Uncle Harry now. I said, shut up talking to me. He made me so mad. But anyway, y'all, on the way back, we stopped at Burger King in Allegan County, Michigan. I've been trying to upload the video and it won't upload. I got to figure out. It's on my Facebook page. We pull up. This is my second encounter, a bad encounter at Burger King in 30 days. And y'all know what happened to my food yesterday. It was a chihuahua. It's still on my patio. I ain't did nothing with it. That's not chicken. So I'm like, I don't know why I keep trying these fast food restaurants. We traveling, we hungry. It was my daughter, her boyfriend, and myself. We pull up, we order our food. The first guy at the window at Burger King was cool. Now, Allegan County is pretty much a white town. Okay. He joked with us, got our money. We go to the second window. She give us our food. Our food is cold. So my daughter, she real picky. She said, and she got to be picky because she beat leukemia and she can't afford to get sick at all, right? She said, my food ain't right. It's cold. I don't want this. So the lady got mad. Well, we'll redo your fries. She said, no, you're going to redo all my food or give me my money back. All right. Park up there. So we park and she had me my food because our orders were separate. I go in my food. My fries nice and hot. They had onion rings. And I unwrap my burger. The bun is hard and cold. Like they just put it out the refrigerator. So I get out the car. She walking out to bring them their food. I said, ma'am, my burger is cold. It's cold because we have lettuce and tomato on it. I said, I worked at Burger King. I was a manager at Burger King before. I've been in management for 30 years. And I've been eating at Burger King all my life. I never had a cold bun. But that's how it go because, you know, when you have a tomato and lettuce and it's cold, your bun is cold. So you telling me the air going through the top of the bun and your bun is cold? No. I said, she said, what, do you want me to redo it? Yes. So I follow her in. I'm talking to her. This manager, hillbilly, Karen, start putting her 2 cents in. So I'm pretty much ignoring her, like. And then she said, well, that's how it's made, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, just give my money back. And I'm just as calm. Give me my money back. All right, I'm not going to eat cold food since that's how your food is made. I'll take my money back. This woman got the, you ain't going to do it. I said, what? She came on the other side of the counter where I was, this close to my face, and said, something, I ain't going to do something. And I said, lady, if you don't, I'm going to try to upload the video. I said, if you do not get out my face, I'm about to knock your ass out. I just want you to leave my store. First of all, your name is not on that sign out there. I get tired of these employees thinking their name is on these signs. You not Miss Burger King. Give me my money. She said she won't give me my money back. So my daughter came in with her food. She said, give us all our money back. She looked, after I told her I was going to knock her ass out, and then Tia came in, and you know, she's Joe Frazier, little cousin. She said, and she cussed right in front of me, but she was mad. She said, bitch, get out my mama's face. She's about to knock this lady out. So she on the other side of the county where I'm at. She done came over there, got off. Old lady, I swear, got these old crates all in her hand. Look like she got the ooh-wee all in her face. Look like she been smoking cigarettes with one of the things in her throat, a hillbilly. You better get your lice-looking hair ass out my face. She tells the dude that was the first one to call the police. Call him. I'm asking you for my money so I can go. Y'all, when I say the police came, I'm hearing the sirens, but I'm thinking they finna go. They chasing somebody, right? No, they coming to Burger King. I mean, they flying in Burger King parking lot. So my daughter like, what the heck? So I said, no, let them come. They come running out. So I said, hey, what y'all running for? She called and told them I assaulted her. So they came running in there, 3 black people, in a white town, because this white woman said I assaulted her. What you think she said that for? So they can come in there and pile us. So one officer said, I'm going to talk to her. The other one told me to come outside. So my daughter them in there talking to him and the lady. I'm outside talking to Junebug. I'm seeing a little white guy talking about he used to be Marine. He's standing there like, yeah. So I'm telling him what happened. He tell me, I want to see your video. I said, no, I'm still recording. I'm recording you. I'm not finna stop my video. Oh, you refusing to give me your video? I said, I don't have to give you my video. Go watch Burger King camera. I said, because you know what's going to happen? I'm sending this to your superior, and I'm going to give it to my attorney, and I'm going to send a copy to Burger King. So I'm not finna stop my video. So he talking, well, you assaulted her. He just telling me what I did. I said, what? I didn't touch that lady. She came on the other side of the counter by me. This close in my face. Yep, when I see the video, this lady was this close in my face. It took everything. It took Jesus for me not to punch her ass in her throat. But I know I've been in trouble before. So I'm thinking to myself, if I hit this lady, I'm going all out. I'm looking right at the damn hot coffee. Lady. And she had her hands in her pocket. I don't know what she had. Lady. Do you not know I'm a couple of nuggets short of a Happy Meal? I just start talking, in my head, like, do this lady not know I'm about to hurt her bad? Because if I get in trouble this time, I might go to the penitentiary, so I might as well just go on and just bust her shit. So I'm telling her, get out of my face. So I'm telling the man what happened, right? He up there, well, you can't get your money back. So you telling me, you finna let these Burger King workers take me and my kids' money? Will you take that up in court or with Burger King? You the police. Why did you come here? Tell them to give me my money. He pretty much said no. So I said, okay, that's all right. I went to turn around to go get my kids so we could go. This man grabbed my wrist and turned my arm around. Grabbed me, twisted my arm. My shoulder still hurts. I turned my eye. I said, what's wrong with you? Then he gonna say, you are being detained. What? Why the hell I'm being detained? Because you assaulted. Man, the police grabbed me before he said I was being detained. Before he said, don't go back into the store. He grabbed me, then he said it to cover his ass. I said, now your ass in trouble. You just put your hands on me. You assaulted me. Because you're detained. No. You don't grab me and twist my arm, then tell me I'm detained, brother. You got it messed up. I gave you a lawful order. I said, something wrong with y'all police officers. What the hell? I'm a damn grown-ass woman, old enough probably to be his mama. What you mean you gave me an order? I'm not a slave. I got free will to go anywhere. So my daughter came on. She seen it. She come chucking. Why you grab my mom? Because she's being detained. He said, for what? Because we trying to investigate to see what's going on. Oh, but the workers in there ain't being detained. I'm being detained and she walked in my face. So the guy that was in Burger King, a black guy, he came out. He said, this lady did not touch her. I saw the whole thing. He said, matter of fact, I was on live. I got a video too. She did not touch this woman. He said, then she let me feel her bun, and the bun was cold. So the lady lied. So my daughter said, man, it's cold out. It's cold at night. And we by the lake shore. We closer to Lake Michigan at this time. My daughter got a weak immune system from leukemia. So she's shaking. And she said, I got to go to my car. The officer said, no, none of y'all can leave. What the hell you mean we can't leave? You just said we ain't going to get our money back and we can't leave. No, we investigating. I said, well, my daughter is sickly, sir. Could she go sit in the car? No. I said, so you going to say a sick person can't go sit in the car and her immune system is... Nope. None of you can leave. Now, Pooh about to go to 10. We had to hold him back. He said, listen here, motherfucker. I mean, he went off. He said, I'm not scared of jail. I'm not scared of police. Y'all tripping. Give us our motherfucking money so we can go. So they said, we trying to write up a report where you can't come back to Burger King. Who in the hell come back to Burger King? I said, we ain't even from here. We traveling. We don't even live here. Well, you got to wait till we write up the report that you can't come back. I said, did you just say we was trespassing? Okay, let us leave. No, but we trespassing. Yes, but we can't leave. No. I said, something is really wrong with y'all people. Something fucking wrong. So finally he called his partner after I'm going off about him putting his hands on me. They went call their superior. They said that ain't how it worked. A supervisor don't come out. I guess they make their own rules when they want to. So the partner was like, I saw the video in Burger King. They both was aggressive. You a damn lie, brother. You a damn lie. And these two white guys. You a damn lie. You seen that? Because I didn't get her on my camera doing this. I just got her walking up on me. You can see it. Burger King camera got all of it. So he went to watch the video because she lied. I didn't touch her. So he told his partner they both was aggressive. After he found out that she lied, now we both was aggressive. Really? But when you came here, I was just the only aggressor. So I'm pressing charges on her ass. The partner at first said, I don't know if you can do that. How? She walked up on me. I bet you she don't have a job by the end of the week. Because wait till Burger King and get her hillbilly ass video. But this is what we go through just because we brown. And then they start shit, and when you be about to choke the shit out of them, they call the police and they the victim. Oh, no, call them. And what do police do? They come and jump straight on their side. I am so sick of this bullshit because I don't bother nobody. You know, I'm not racist. I have several white friends. I told you, there's probably a white girl in my basement right now. I've been around white girls all my life because of my brother. And family members married to white girls. I mean, do y'all know a lot of my family members is white? Did y'all know most black people got white family members because of what happened during slavery? That's why I have some light-skinned cousins that look like white people. And they my first cousins. Freckles, white girl's hair. My cousin Joy that died, my favorite cousin in the world. Everybody thought she was a white girl. I'm going to put her picture up too. She's my first cousin. Her mother is my daddy's baby sister. She looks just like a white girl. Gray eyes. My auntie, all her kids' eyes change colors. They real pretty people. My dad had real good hair. So why would I be racist? It's you all. So when we say Black Lives Matter, do we got to say Black Lives Matter too to make you feel better? Because we don't. We don't matter. Y'all call the police because y'all want the police to do this to us. How you go be the aggressor, get in my face, and now you're calling the police? And the reason we didn't call the police because we in a white town. So what was the point of us calling the police? And she did all this, y'all, for $21. $21. All she did was hand us our money, and we was about to leave. No. She had to put on a show and said she wasn't giving us our shit back. So you ain't finna take my shit. I've been through hell and high waters. I've been homeless. I done lost my parents. I done lost my husband. I lost homes. I done slept in cars. You think you finna take $1 from me? No, not today, Karen. So I'm trying to upload a video. Like I said, it's on my Facebook page. And a lot of my Facebook friends been watching it. And they just in disbelief. They was like, oh man, all them people at Burger King need to be fired. No, the police officer something need to happen to him too. You do not grab. Let somebody tell me am I wrong. Do the police have the right to put their hands on you and twist your arm without saying you being detained or under arrest? Don't you got the free will to walk somewhere and get away from the police if you don't want to talk to them anymore? When I realized he wasn't trying to talk was reasonable and find out what really happened, I said, okay, fine. I went to leave. He grabbed and twisted my shit. Then he said, you being detained. That ain't how the law works. When you was leaving, when you was detained. So I have him on video owning up to it. I said, you put your hands on me before you said I was detained. He said, I did. I can do that. No, you can't. Can I put my hands on you? I don't understand the police. They can put their hands on you and do shit to you, but if you touch them, you going to jail. I can't. I'm just sick of this country. For real. I'm so over it. I got so much going on. I'm already upset about my kid's father. I'm already upset about my son. I'm already upset about my baby girl acting crazy. I'm just upset about everything. YouTube messing with my channel. It's just racism everywhere you go. I'm upset about the government, the president. Everything is just going, oh, that ain't it, y'all. We get back to Grand Rapids. My brother called me. Hey, somebody just got killed. I said, what? He said, go down on 28 in Kalamazoo. It's a body out there. I said, oh, man. So we riding down 28th Street to go see, being nosy, see what happened. So my daughter on Facebook, let me see who it was. The young man that got deleted tonight, my daughter Gina, that's 19, is good friends with his brother. These kids used to come around me. I don't think he no older than 20. So his whole family out there, and it's so dark because at the park they was playing basketball. They said they got it on video. And this person was deleted in front of everybody in broad daylight playing basketball. So his family out there, we held hands, we prayed. It's so dark, you can't even see faces. So I don't know how he got his body up. But I'm like, wow, and then my daughter Gina comes like, his brother's calling me, they's passing out. Now this young man's mother, y'all, just got out of prison. I don't know why she went. She just did 7 years, and their father was raising them. This woman just got out 2 weeks ago after doing 7 years. And her baby laying there on the concrete, riddled with bullets. She didn't even spend a whole month with one. She got 4 boys, and all her sons, y'all, they like 6, 7. They can play basketball. These boys have so much potential. And I used to talk to the one that liked my daughter, Gina. I talk and talk to her. I said, boy, you know your potential just because of your height. Good looking boys. One of them gone. I said, now all this. Now, I come back to hear a kid is gone that I know. I don't know him personally, but he been around. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that was black on black. Every single week in Grand Rapids, there's been a deletion of life. And I'm from a city, y'all, that we only normally have probably 4 homicides in a whole year. 7. The max I believe I remember was 12 in 1 year. Do y'all know that's rare compared to these other cities? Chicago have 30 in one night. So by the end of the year, Chicago, they've had probably 15,000 deletions. I might be over-exaggerating, but it's close. You know what I'm saying? Grand Rapids had 12. People move here from Saginaw, Flint, Detroit, Chicago. They move here because it's like a safe haven. This like a Mayberry town. I am Mayberry, but it's like, you know, it used to be. It used to be you could leave your front door open. You know, everybody knew everybody. But when all these people start coming here, They forgot to leave who they were, where they was running from. They brung themselves with them. So all the gang banging, the krugs, the street mentality, I'm from Chicago, they brung it to my city. And then they start mating with the girls and the dudes here. And now they got babies that half of Chicago and half of Grand Rapids. And now they want to be like their daddy. They want to be like they auntie. And now they want to be street. Then they watching Chirac. So they renamed my city that I loved so much Gunru. You see what I'm saying? Now they're following the big cities. So it's a flex to pow somebody in mid-daylight. That's a flex to them. And half these people played on Little League together. My city ain't that big, even though we the second biggest city in Michigan. Detroit is first. They played on Little League together. They went to church together. Their grandmamas probably been knowing each other for years. My city is small, really, with the black folks. Just a circle of us. You know, you've been a few blocks. That's just our hood. We ain't even got no serious projects. You know what I'm saying? Our project's nice. So they deleting each other that they grew up with, had sleepovers with. I knew a family here, y'all. They had the same mama. One allegedly was a Crip and one was a Blood, but they call themselves they didn't call themselves Crip. They call themselves GDs and Bloods, Blackstones or whatever. We don't even have no gangs here, so they really false claiming. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be like Chicago. They want to be like LA. But these boys had the same mama and daddy, and they was on two different sets, and they used to beef all the time. The mama didn't know what to do. That's like Gino and David. Man, I would beat the hell out of it. Man, who just want to be a criminal? That's what I'm saying. How is that a goal? When I grew up, I want to be a criminal. When I grew up, I want to be a banger. When I grew up, I want to be a drug dealer. Who just has those goals? That shit is crazy to me. Especially when I was growing up, I want to be like Donna Ross. We had really idols. We wanted to be like New Edition and everybody. Everybody had dreams. People wanted to be famous. Because we didn't know Hollywood is like it is now. I thought traveling the world and being on a star was like everything. Being in front of all those people. Now, I just want to be a baby mama by a no good June bug. I hear more people arguing about food stamps online than they do about education for their kids. Something was wrong. And see, I'm getting off subject with this video, but I am so disgusted, y'all. Something is really wrong with folks, man. We messed up. The devil in the car today, I said, the devil, I'm praying. I said, Lord, the devil is winning. What is going on, dear God? The devil is winning. Because every day, all day, the devil doing something. Do something, Lord. What you gonna do? I can't take it. I wish y'all that God bless me with some money, or my YouTube channel finally pick back up, or I figure out something and I can just go lay on the ocean and write books. I would just love to hear the waves just clapping and I'm by myself with some peace, because I can't find no peace. It's like a lot of noise. I can't find no peace. No matter which way you turn, it's always something going on, and I'm tired of it. Now let's talk about Tabitha Brown real quick. The one that got her product in Target. Black women mad at her. Just like black women was mad at Funky Dineva about a week ago. And that's why I want to talk about black women. I don't know who these black women are. But when black women become so sensitive, we like the strongest people walking around this mug. How the hell you get this sensitive? You didn't raise kids. You've been dogged out. You've been talked about. You didn't put down. Some of y'all been homeless. Some of y'all been on drugs. Some of y'all didn't have to sell y'all bodies to eat. But you kept them kids together and you did everything you could. You didn't flip burgers. And somebody go to the internet and say something, you sensitive. Tabitha said, And she made so much sense because when I first watched the title, I'm like, oh, she tripping. She talked about entrepreneurs. She said that people need to stop if it ain't working, trying to be an entrepreneur and go punch a clock until you figure it out. And black women pretty much want to boycott this black woman because they feel like she's telling them don't live their dream. Let me tell y'all something to all the people that's saying stupid shit like that. I've been an entrepreneur all my life. I have so many ideas going on in my head. She spoke about that too. She said, when you're an entrepreneur, you got all these ideas. And you just, sometimes you don't accomplish nothing because you got too many ideas, right? So I'm identifying with her because I'm like, she talking about me. Do y'all know, out of all the years that I was an entrepreneur, I had a job. And she just telling women, you need to go punch your clock, baby. Especially in this economy. You can't be sitting here waiting on your dream to take off. It's time to go punch a clock and make something happen. She just left out one small thing that's in the word of God. Faith without works is dead. You can have faith all you want to that your business go take off. You got this boutique and I want to do this and that, but you got to put in the work. And sometimes putting in the work means punching a clock because that's guaranteed money. They want to cancel this woman for saying that. What did she say wrong? She encouraging you to go get the money to make your business happen. Stop sitting on your shoulders and hoping that one day it's going to take off. No. This ain't no movie. This ain't no movie. And you can't afford to sit still. But I'm with Tabitha. And I'm going to say this. I'm tired of helping people that don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people finding negative in everything you say that's positive. Take your negative, miserable ass over and sit in the corner and leave everybody else alone. If you can't take constructive criticism and you grown as hell, something wrong with you. And these women running around getting mad at everybody you can cancel. Like Donald, but you want to cancel your sister. You want to cancel your sister. You see how we do? I bet you ain't protesting what he doing over in the White House. Your ass probably didn't even vote. But you want to dog your sister out because she telling you to get your lazy ass up and get a job and make that business happen. Some lady was on the responses, the comments. She said, I worked 2 jobs till I got my business going, and I saved $10,000, and then I poured it on my business. And I still didn't keep my job till 2 years after my business was going. Now my business take care of me, but it was a process. And the only reason I'm not working right now, I'm going to explain that to y'all. I went through a bad divorce. I was homeless in my car. I worked all that time when I was homeless in my car. But I'm going to say something. Stop asking for a man with money. I had that. So you know what that meant? He didn't want me to work. And that's cool, your husband take care of you. But ladies, let me tell you, when you got a man completely taking care of you, all you got to do is wake up. It feels so damn good. But when it goes back to you have to get back out there and grind, you forget how to do it. It is, for real, it's like walking again. Like you forgot your skills because somebody been taking care of you. They handicap you. They enable you. And then I had to remember, that's why my mom always said, have my own. My mother always said, have my own. But it felt so damn good to get up and not have to do nothing. I'm like, it's something I'm supposed to be doing. I guess it's nothing. I didn't have to do nothing. I had his credit cards. I had 3 cars outside. I had a nice place. Gina was at school all day. All I had to do was go to the store and shop and flip items. And I'm on my computer. I'm cooking dinner for my family for when they get home. You know, he only came home every 2 weeks. I had the life of the life of the life. I go in a coffee shop. Hey, Miss Ali. People knew me. I'm dressing to the heels. I'm feeling like, shit, I made it. And the whole time, he's enabling me. As soon as he got tired of doing it, what did he do? Tell everybody I'm lazy and don't want to work, but I'm his wife and he told me don't work. This way you don't never let nobody have control of you. See, if I would have kept my job, he couldn't have said that. But he encouraged, baby, I don't want you to work. You new down here. You know nobody down here. I got you. You know, whatever you need, he go to credit cards. I only come home every 2 weeks. You know how to get the money. You know how to reach me if you need this, this, and this, and this. I got savings bonds. I knew where all his shit was. Everything. And I didn't even touch this man's money. I still respect him. But I say all this to say, they want Tabitha to be canceled because she's encouraging for them to go to work. Do y'all know just in I think it was 2020, I was flipping burgers over age 50. I had to go work at Five Guys Burgers because I had a case pending for self-defense for my daughter. So when nobody hired me with a case pending. I've been through so many letdowns and disappointments. I went to Sheldon Cleaners, y'all. Sheldon Cleaners was for to pay me $50,000. I know y'all like, what? $50,000 a year to be the second in command manager because of my resume. And they needed help real bad. So I'm like, $50,000 a year? Hell yeah. And they telling me you really don't have to do nothing. But Sheldon Cleaners play, y'all. It shocked me when I said, is this right? I had an interview, y'all. I charmed the hell out the two corporate men. They two brothers. And they dad owned Sheldon Cleaners. I met the owners. And we talked. I had them laughing how I have you guys laughing. We sitting at the table. We drinking coffee. This was my interview. And the man said, you know what? I'm going to give you the job. I called my kids. I said, man, I got a job making $50,000. You know, I was just homeless. I said, oh my God, I'm about to be making $50,000 a year on salary. And they just hired me. When they hired me, I almost choked off my coffee. Like, what? Do y'all know I worked at that job 2 days? This is how dumb these companies are. They will hire you and then they'll do your background check. So I'm working at the job. I'm happy, introducing myself to everybody. We having a good time. They called me to the office and said, Miss Mayberry, like we're going to have to let you go. For what? Your resume makes you qualified, but you got a pending charge. I said, I haven't been convicted, though. I'm going through the court process. Well, it still say it's pending. So if it's pending, we can't hire you. So you telling me the law is wrong. You're not innocent till proven guilty. You guilty till proven innocent. So you telling me I'm guilty. Well, yeah, because just say they find you guilty and you work for us. I was gone in 2 days. Y'all don't think I wanted to give up? I went home. I shut the door. I didn't drink no alcohol. I ain't smoke no crack. I just prayed. Ran through my house screaming, crying. God, I mean, why you want me still here? Just to torment me? I feel like I was being tormented. So when Tabitha say get a job, I know what she mean because and then you try. And sometimes when you're a felon or you got a misdemeanor pending, which I had, people make life hard. But guess what? I didn't stop there. I kept going. And I ended up at Five Guys Burgers. When they told me they paid $22 an hour, they paid $20 plus tips. It ended up being $22 an hour. I take it. So people used to be like, what you do for a living? And it's funny because folks used to be embarrassed for me when I wasn't even embarrassed. You ain't got to tell them. What you mean? I make the best burgers in town for $22 an hour. You got me twisted. You know, a lot of people, they like titles instead of money. Y'all know that? I realize people like, I'm a secretary for a surgeon general. How much you make? I make $15.75 an hour. And you a secretary. Oh, I do this. I'm a paralegal for 18. Well, I flip burgers for 22. You flip burgers? Did you not hear the money? You know what I'm saying? They only heard burgers. They rather have a title than have money. I did that for 6 months. And the only reason I quit, I was racially discriminated against Five Guys. I had a lawsuit going on against Five Guys. I'm going to put that video up too if I can find it. I think I sent it to my email. I had a manager act a fool. I thought he was going to pop out the place up. Young kid, younger than Gino. He popped something, it flew in the air, hit my hand. I mean, he just went crazy. They ended up letting me go. I had a nervous breakdown. I had to get rushed to the hospital because my anxiety was off the roof because this is how I was paying my bills. And I said, what did I do? He went crazy on me. They got mad because corporate fired him and found a reason to fire me. And y'all gonna say, man, I know some wicked people, man. People just don't know they finna bust hell wide open because, and I be feeling sorry for them. So I'm like, do you know who my daddy is? Do you know how my heart is? Do you know who you just did wrong? People don't realize that. And yes, I think I'm a special kind of person from the things I've done in life, the folks I didn't help, the struggles I didn't had, and I still stand 10 toes down on God's word. I'm a special kind of person. So if you cross me, you are crossing a child of the Most High God, and you just curse your life. That's just how I feel about myself. And every person that ever hurt me, they lost something more than what they did to me. When that lady made me lose my apartment that I worked so hard for, I went back up there for something. She got fired less than a month after I left. And she had way more to lose than me. This was your career job. You had a free apartment. As you told me, you was fixing your credit. Everything in your life depended on that job. You was going to less than a month after I left because of your vindictive ways, and they found out and they fired you. I would have stayed with my son. Where you go? And then I'm in here. Where you at now? She probably in that car that she thought she was sending me back to. So the same hell people think they sending to you to is the same hell they gonna fall in. Don't get mad. That lady tonight, what she did to me, she forgot she was at work. I wasn't at work. I can act a fool. I'm a customer. This is what she forgot. Guess what? She finna lose her job. Yeah. I promise you she gonna lose her job. Burger King watch that video. And then they gonna ask them, I know the Burger King gonna do this. Why did you say she assaulted you and we watching the video? Why did you call the police? Do you know when you get hired as a manager, you supposed to be skilled to handle conflict? I was in management 30 years. I didn't call the police on my customers unless the customers finna harm somebody. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't calling the police because we want your money. Without you, I don't have a job. But they don't realize that at these jobs. They think we work for them. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize you wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for my money that you're not trying to give me back. So, I know y'all probably like, Nina, what are you talking about tonight? I'm so disgusted with this country, y'all. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just so freaking disgusted. It's crazy. It's so many more things that Donald Trump could be doing besides talking about the YNs. Because guess what, Uncle Donald Trump? You would never, ever, ever, sir, ever solve crime. It's going to be crime to the end of time. You know why? Because y'all started it. We just acting like our masters. We just acting like our masters. You see these kids out here, they kill each other. They just acting like y'all. All you gotta do is look up the history book. Oh, I forgot y'all took history out the schools because y'all didn't want the kids to see what y'all used to do. And then y'all used to do it worse. From trees. Cutting babies out of wombs, throwing them to alligators. Craping men and women in front of their kids. And got away with it. But we the criminals. It's some evil people. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't talking about everybody. I'm not talking about everybody. I know some real good people. I know some good people that's this color will push you back and say, no, we got this. For example, the KK, y'all know what, came to Grand Rapids. I remember, I think I was at this time, I was in my mid-20s. So my parents was like, don't y'all come down there because, we was hotheads too. We ready to go fight. All our friends stuff like, man, let us go. They was like, nah, let the grown-ups go. The churches win and all that. They downtown in front of Amway Grand Plaza. And they got I should say helmets. That's what they needed, some damn helmets. They got their shoes on their head and they talking crazy and they saying N-word. Do y'all know the white folks got in front of all them black people? I'm sorry, y'all. pushed the crowd back, and they said, please let us handle this. They threw buckets of soap and water on them. Psh, y'all dirty. They were scrubbing the ground with brooms like we don't even want your footprints in our city. They ran them up out this city. White folks did. They told the black people, no, stop. We got this. I wish they would have snatched their hoods off so we can see that, oh, that's my doctor. Oh my God, that's my teacher. You'll be shocked who got them hoods on. Why y'all think they wear them? Is that the officer that just stopped me yesterday? You would be shocked who's under those hoods. You hear me? The same ones that want you to get ooh-wee shot are the ones who have the damn sheets on their head. Shit, I might be like, is that the girl who was in the basement with James? I might, man, you don't know, because they cowards, they hide behind them. Now, if you believe in what you do, I'm talking to the people that have the mask on and the sheets. If you believe in what you do, and you really believe we wicked, and you really believe this is your country, show your face. Stand on your shit. What you hiding for? Stand 10 toes down like Dr. King did. Like Malcolm X did. They didn't hide behind no helmets, no mask, no sheet. They came up in your face. Only cowards hide behind shit. Rosa Parks sat in her chair and said, I ain't moving. Yeah, take a picture, write it down. Call your mama. I don't care. I ain't getting up. You know what I'm saying? She didn't hide. She was arrested, but guess what? It's Rosa Parks Circle in every city, so she made a difference. She got statues. The woman that wouldn't get up off her seat to give a white man her chair. She said, oh, not today, Satan. Not the way my feet hurt. Oh, hell no. You're going to have to kill me. I'm going to jail. Rosa said, I'm going to jail today, Jesus. I bet you I ain't getting up. Y'all going to have to kill me. See, that's when you fed up, and that's how I feel right now. Like Rosa Parks felt. I feel like Rosa Parks. I'm tired. I ain't getting up. And this is what they doing. They pushing us to that agenda where we all just start snapping. And it's going to be bloodshed on the streets because it ain't for to turn out right. I just want them to know that. It's not for to turn out right. We are not our ancestors. Y'all got some hard-headed kids out here that don't even listen to their mama. You think they finna listen to you, massa? Oh, no. It ain't finna turn out right. It's going to be bloodshed on each side until somebody throwing that flag. But guess what? This time it ain't no one-sided fight. It ain't finna be a one-sided fight. Ain't nobody finna stand back and just watch shit happen. So I wish y'all would stop now and find some peace on earth and say, why we fighting? You know what I'm saying? What I'm listening to my uncle for that's racist? Do you know I got kids out here? Do you know I want to live? People need to start thinking about their own life. Like, why am I doing this? This person ain't never did nothing to me. Because he brown and I'm white? What the hell? We sound absolutely stupid. We're Americans. How about that? And if you don't like people, just don't talk to them. Do you know how many people I don't deal with? And some of them got my same bloodline. They're family members. I just don't talk to them. We ain't got to fight. We ain't got to pop on each other. You stay over there. Oh, such and such coming to the party. I won't be there. You can come. I don't deal with them. That's how you avoid conflict. You ain't got to say, hi, we got Always City. Y'all can't come. We wasn't coming anyway because you put raisins in your potato salad. You go say you gonna have a barbecue and it's gonna be sloppy Joe. Ain't nobody finna come to that shit. Shit, we have a barbecue. You gonna see ribs this long. You gonna see turkey knuckles. You might see a cow butt on the grill. We barbecue. Shit, greens, ham hocks. Ain't nobody making sloppy Joe unless it's a Friday night and don't nobody got no more food in the refrigerator the week for the start over. And what we got left? Some sloppy Joe, but somebody put that sloppy Joe on the stove. No, ain't nobody doing that. It's time for people to have peace. But to your uncle, I digress. Leave Tabitha alone. And Funky Dineva. Funky only talked about black women, jobs, and said that he ain't gonna argue with nobody that's punching the clock. Black women got mad about that too. But come on, y'all. Y'all act like Karen I just ran into tonight. Don't start no mess, won't be no mess. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want Funky to say something slick out his mouth, leave him alone. Y'all was dogging the man. I know what he did to Tamar. Y'all was dogging him. He a man arguing with a woman. So he's like, man, shut up. I ain't finna argue with you, and you punch a clock, and I make $100,000 a month. And he do. He do. He got the right to say that if he want to. That's his money. I mean, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't think nobody beneath me. And he wasn't saying y'all beneath him. He's saying, why would I argue with you when you ain't on my level since you running your mouth? Y'all missed that part. You running your mouth. You're not worth me arguing with. They want to cut his channel off. Y'all want to cut everybody off and delete everybody besides your uncle in the White House. How many letters you didn't write to your congressman, to the White House? How many times you didn't protest it or try to change a law? How many times? Maybe never. Unless they this. You call people jobs, they mama, they cousins, they doctors, to say anything to get them deleted if they this. This, you don't even say nothing. Don't say shit. Funky didn't mean no harm. Tabitha Brown didn't mean no harm. They just giving you some game. And Funky pretty much saying, get on my level. And I'm trying, Funky. I'm trying, baby. I wish I could. I wish God would just boost on my channel. And I'm you. Just making that money. I promise you. Tabitha, successful black entrepreneur. I wish I had your money. But it's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? This thing is hurting my head. Speaking of y'all president. And then I'm going to go. Do y'all know a young lady came out and said that Donald Trump broke her virginity at 14? She said Epstein told her she should be happy that a man of Donald Trump caliber broke her virginity, and it wasn't no old riffraff, old knucklehead Du Bois. She's grown now. By the time she was 14 and Donald Trump was a grown man. And then she said she was talking to her friend and they heard her. What if I get pregnant? And Epstein said, you would get an abortion, B. Bish. This was her exact words. Now my question is, I thought when a victim come out, people get picked up and interrogated. I thought you had to have a victim. Didn't R. Kelly people say this? Where's R. Kelly? Did they have proof R. Kelly did any of the things they said? No. It was just a victim saying it. From 30 years ago. So why when it come to him, it ain't enough proof to even question him? But R. Kelly's sitting in a cell doing 30 years for the same charge. But y'all won't even question this man. They want to say it's AI. AI did not exist when that girl was 14, sir. AI just came along a few years ago. This woman now got to be 40-something, I believe. Because remember, Donald Trump is 80. So this woman got to be 40-something years old. So damn, when she was 14, just say she 45, 55, 65, 75. Just say he's 35 years older than her. What? That is nuts. And he broke her virginity. She was 14. And she boldly said it. She didn't skip a beat. She didn't stutter. She didn't say, I'm scared to speak. She said, Donald Trump broke my virginity when I was 14. And didn't sound like she made up no fabricated story. Most of these women scared to tell because they know the power he has. So they talking in riddles. Not this one. I know what he did to me. And he's still the president. Now you just had a woman come out and say our president raped her at 14. That makes him a petty. And he's still the president. They ain't talking about getting him out of there or nothing. He just gonna sit there like it ain't never happened. Oh, y'all ain't gonna believe the victim unless it's R. Kelly. Or Diddy. Diddy in there for his girlfriends. He ex-trafficking his girlfriend, who he sleep with every night. So I'm ex-trafficking her to sleep with me out of town with the booty change when we change locations. That's the same booty I had in LA that I had in Miami. That's the same booty. That's Cassie. What do you mean? Oh, the booty changed because we got on the plane? That ain't my girlfriend no more? Me and my girlfriend can't have no kinky, weird ex? And we tip the entertainers for being freaks with us? That's illegal. Show me. Oh, X for money is illegal. That ain't what we did. We gave him a tip for entertaining. Do you understand me? Entertaining and paying somebody for sex is two different things. He's an entertainer. We freaks. We had a good time and we gave him a big tip, like $1,500 tip. Just like when you see strippers on the dance floor, don't y'all throw money at them? We paying them for entertainment. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman, y'all. This crap is tearing my head up. I'm babbling on right now because I'm mad. I'm hurt. How do you ever feel? I'm hurt. I'm mad. I'm confused. I don't know which way to turn. I'm like, I got to get out that state of mind. It's dangerous. Because I've been in one post and just bop somebody in their forehead. I ain't no... I got a temper, y'all. And I don't like that part of me. I'm a Gemini. I don't like that other part of me to come out because I become Carrie. They all go laugh at you. My head might turn. You know, when I go there, I go there. Gene was just here last night telling stories to Tia's boyfriend of some shit I did to him. Some stuff I forgot I did. I said, I did that? Damn, I am so sorry. He remember everything. But pray for him. His name is Eugene Williams, y'all. And they call him Barry. And I know he probably don't want his name on here, but my brother needs some prayer. And I've been loving this man just about half my life. And he was my protector. He was my provider. He was my best friend. He's my kid's father. And now he's brittle and weak. I have no understanding. I mean, no understand. Oh my God. I keep visualizing his face and how weak he get up and how he got to walk and he's staggering. This is not the man that used to train me until I threw up. He used to try to make me get rid of my keg because he was a physical trainer until I almost threw up. I used to have to quit on him. You crazy. I'm not doing that. So this ain't the same man. And then you know what I did? I was pulling out pictures of us. And I said, you remember this man? And he just put his head down. Like, don't you want to be him again? I'm all right. Alcohol, man. They need to get that off the market. People need to stop selling alcohol. I don't like it. I done lost so many people I love because of alcohol poison. This shit is nuts, man. Y'all killing people and you making a profit. Alcohol got to make them, besides tobacco, man, alcohol got to make billions of dollars a year. I wonder how many people died. They didn't put it right next to it. Because they didn't say what they died from, just like lung cancer. Put the cigarettes right by people that died. Let me see how many people died from your cigarettes. That shit should be off the market. And then cigarettes and alcohol, y'all, is addicting. So they got something in it that make you addicted to it that you can't kick it. So that's a drug. That means they selling you legally drugs that make you addicted, that you shaking and gotta have it. Y'all can't tell me this government is corrupt. I gotta, I don't even know what to do. I just don't. I don't know what to say, what to do, where to go. Pray for me. Pray for my family. I'm going to pray for y'all. Pray for your city, wherever you are. Pray for this nation. I pray that Uncle D do the right thing. You want to take the troops over to Chicago, mess with these YNs, but you won't release the Epstein file. Now we got victims coming out saying that you did it and you still the president. Somebody make this make sense. We already know he a 34-time convicted felon. We didn't know he was touching kids. You know what I'm saying? And he gets to stay there. This is the same man talking about his daughter is hot. If his daughter wasn't his damn daughter, she'd be his girlfriend. He would date her. Sick. Who just look at their daughter that way? Or their brother or their sister? Ew, that's just disgusting. That's that hillbilly shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for watching, April. Brenda, thank you for being here. Hey, KK. It said, Nina, did you ever see Kelly Price go postal on a black woman? I heard about Kelly Price tripping. Kelly don't play. Hey, James. Know when to use. Purple flower, how you doing? Hey, KK. TK. How you doing? I don't know if y'all feel the way I feel, but I'm just burnt out, James. Mary, burnt out. Lisa, I try to stay positive, stay afloat, but life can break you down to nothing. Rolanda. Man, y'all don't understand. That's why this is, hey, Janice. You right about job titles. Yeah, I know I am. People rather have titles than have money, Janice. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all see, hey, Ebony, did you see the pending before they hired you? I already knew I had a pending felony. I was fighting a case. But damn it, I still got to eat. Ebony, I've been working all my life. Never been in trouble in my life. And I was fighting a self-defense case because the girl attacked my daughter in my vehicle. So, yeah, it said pending. It's going to say, if you ever get in trouble and you fighting a case, it's going to say pending because you're fighting a case. It can't say you innocent or guilty, so it's pending. But damn it, I still got to work. And the reason I wasn't working at the time because I had been through some other shit and then I've been through a bad divorce, so I'm getting my life back right. The sad thing about it, they looked at my resume. Oh, that ain't the only time, Ebony. Right after that, I went to Job Corps. Now, Job Corps, I'm going to tell y'all, Job Corps was one of the best jobs, my favorite jobs I ever had in my life. I was pregnant with Gino when I worked at Job Corps. That was 27 years ago. I've been trying to get back in Job Corps for years. Okay, every time I go, I miss their hiring spurts. They hired me. I was there one day. They did the exact same thing. Well, it showed that no, at that time, that I didn't even have a charge. They said, it showed you used to work here and you didn't tell us. I said, I worked here at this time, I think it was like 24 years. I said, I worked here 24 years ago and it was owned by somebody else. It ain't even the same company. But I told the hiring manager, I used to work here. Well, since you weren't honest, we have to let you go. You know what happened? Some of the women that was working there when I was working there 20-some years ago was still there. And they was hating on me then, and they still hate on me now. So they went to the dean and said some shit so he wouldn't hire me. My own brown sisters. So that was another job. Then when I went back years later to get a job at Job Corps, I'm sitting in orientation. They pulls me out. We show you got a pending charge. This all the stuff I've been through, y'all. I'm like, is somebody punking me? I'm like, dude, I think the devil, God, I'm the book of Job. I think that God is telling the devil, go ahead and test her. And he just keep on giving me jobs, taking them back. Giving me jobs, just to see if I'm going to break. I started doing DoorDash after that. I said, I don't want to work for nobody. I got to the point, I said, I'd rather drive DoorDash before I work for anybody, the way they treat me. So I did DoorDash for a few years. Just like Tabitha Brown, she did DoorDash and Uber. So she ain't telling you something she ain't did herself. She did DoorDash and Uber till she got money to get what she really wanted. I think she married a well-off man. You know, that helped a lot. But now, Job Corps hiring again. I got to talk to somebody Monday with my resume. We're going to see how it go. You know why I love Job Corps? Because I love them kids. They from age 16 to 25. What I'm doing with y'all, that's all I do at Job Corps all day. We have group meetings. We have plans. We talk. You know, it's so nice. It's like I'm mentoring all day long. And that's just a love for me. So I'm praying I get back in Job Corps because I love those young people. Because you know what? If they're in Job Corps, that means they're trying to change. Back in the day, the judge used to send them there. Now they come on their own free will. So these are kids that don't want to be on the streets and they looking and seeking for something, and I'm not something. You know, I can help them get their life right. I can save them from a lot of agony that I put myself through. So I'm praying that I get the job at Job Corps. And Job Corps don't even pay that much. I think they pay maybe $25 for my skills. I don't know. But that ain't even the point. I'm still doing YouTube. I'm trying to do my products. I'm trying to build some other platforms. And I'm going to be working. So Tabitha Brown was right. Get up off your shoulders and get a job. Because I got bills up the wazoo. So why would I damn sit here and keep praying, is YouTube going to pay me today? Is YouTube? No. And if you want to support the channel, I want to thank all of you for the cash apps. Y'all been looking out for your girl. Super chats, whatever you want to do to support the channel. It helps and it's a blessing and it's going to a good cause. I know right now my channel don't look like I'm trying to get it together, but I'm working on it. Trust me, y'all. But it's your girl Nina from Breakfast with Strong Woman. I'm about to go to bed. I am tired. Keep me in your prayer. Hey, Lorraine. Is it Lauren? Lauren, hi. How you doing? Always encourage me to have my own. That's right. Always have your own. If y'all get nothing up out of this video, y'all, because I was all over the place. If you don't get nothing about this damn video, hey, Misa. I'm trying to make sure. What she said about Tabitha? Hold on. What did she say? I went past it. Hey, Charlene. It's a spiritual sickness. Yes. Where did it go? Painful. I don't even see it, Misa. I'm sorry. I done lost it. What you was saying. I was about to read your comment. I done went past it. Hi, Stephanie. Rena, hi. I decided. Little Timmy, hi. How are you? E. Crolls. I love you back. Dana. SBD. You need to go to Know Your Rights Foundation. Yeah, I need to do something, man. You know, you know what, y'all? I really don't have problems. Hey, Jonathan. I really never had too many issues with the police because I went to school for criminal justice. My first cousin run the whole LAPD detective unit. You know what I'm saying? I got police officer family members all down in Jackson, Mississippi. So I never really have a problem with the police because I'm good with common storms. Just like when one time I got pulled over, I was being nosy. They had all these people lined up, and I'm being nosy, like, what happened over there? So I'm like, let me get out their way. The police looked at me as I looked away, so he thinking I'm hiding something. We had eye contact, and I looked away. He jumped in his car, stopped what he was doing, because it was like 8 officers out there, and chased me. So I'm right there because I was living with David at the time. I'm right there in front of the house. They pulled me over. I got laundry from the trunk to the back seat and the front. They had so much laundry. They said, where you coming from? I said, the grocery store. Police said, it would look like laundry to me. I said, you think? Oh, you a comedian, huh? I said, no. I mean, I was going to let you figure it out. I'm eating my chips. And then one officer said, dang, you act like them some good chips. I said, bruh, when you hungry, oh my God, it tastes like steak. I said, please try one. You got to try this steak. He was laughing so hard. He said, I want to, but I get in trouble. I said, you know, black people chips taste better than white people chips. He was looking confused. He said, it's some white people and black people chips. And I started laughing, and he started laughing. His partner started laughing. He said, go ahead, Miss Mary. Take your laundry home. You're hilarious. I said, you guys be safe. Beep, beep. And I went on home. I'm not confrontational. I don't want to argue with the police because you can't win. I tell my kids all the time, don't argue. Like Tia, she ready to get the police, the business, the Met girl at the Burger King. I wanted to give them the business, but I'm like, Tia, we in this little hit town. You already see what they on. Tia even turned around, put her hands behind her back. She said, go ahead and arrest me because I'm finna sue all y'all. And then Pooh, he was finna go post to. I said, man, oh my God.
I have to be a level head. I'm the grown up here. I'm older than them. Let me be the hell. Even though I got hemmed up, shit, they did me like Jackie Chan. I'm at the nail shop. I'm like, you know what? And I swear my shoulder still hurt the way he grabbed me and I almost fell into the door. All this still hurt because he snatched me and felt like he sprung my shoulder. You detained. When? Now. Get your ass up out of here. You fool. You just messed up. You know that. I feel like, oh boy, on Minister Society. You know you fucked up, though. And I don't even like seeing people lose their job. But somebody go get in trouble. I don't know what's going to happen to that officer, but I'm telling on his ass. You know what I'm saying? He might not even get it right up, but I promise you, I'm going to let your superior know what you did. And I'm going to send him the video. And then I asked him, was their body cam on? Yeah, I'm like, I don't see no lights. They claim their body cam was on. So I don't know. And I heard their county is known to cut off their body cams. And it looked like they were off today. That's why I kept saying, chill out. We don't want them to get trigger happy. Chill the hell out. We just want to make it home. And if y'all go keep our money, we'll fight. We'll call Burger King and get it back. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't finna argue with y'all today. I got too much anxiety. I got too much going on. I'm already angry. Leave me the hell alone, man. But pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for Big G. Pray for Little G. Pray for my daughter, Legina, David and Tia, my kids, my grandkids. Pray for prosperity. I just wish that something just amazing happened like it did with YouTube. It'll happen with YouTube. It can happen with my life again. Just pray, pray, pray. We at 12:52. I should have been off here because I was supposed to pray at midnight. So make sure you pray at midnight. Pray at noon. 12 and 12. 12 and 12. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.